A 2026 pickup costs $80,000, has 10 computers, and will be in the shop by Christmas. But these 7 old trucks, they were built to outlive you. While modern trucks use plastic parts and complex sensors that brick your engine, these legends rely on simple iron, mechanical fuel pumps, and zero software. Today, we're looking at the 7 pickups you can actually repair with a wrench, the ones that destroy every 2026 model when the pavement ends and the real work begins.
Number 7. The 1995 to 2004 Toyota Tacoma. We're kicking things off with a truck that isn't just a vehicle, it's a rolling declaration of independence from the modern automotive scam, the first-generation Toyota Tacoma. We have to start here because this specific machine exposes exactly everything that has gone wrong with the industry over the last 2 decades. Look at any 2026 midsize truck today. What do you see? They are bloated, they are unnecessarily heavy, and they'll cost you 50 grand just to get in the door. And what do you get for that money? A tiny 4-cylinder engine that sounds more like a sewing machine than a truck engine. The first-gen Tacoma comes from a golden era. It was a time when a compact truck was actually compact. It was narrow enough to fit down a tight mountain trail where a modern truck would get its mirrors ripped off, yet it was tough enough to outwork vehicles twice its size.
Number 6. The 1992 to 1996 Ford F-150. Coming in at number 6 is the 1992 to 1996 Ford F-150. Specifically, we are talking about the models equipped with the legendary 4.9-liter inline-6 engine, also known as the Big Six or the 300. This truck represents the absolute peak of the old body-style OBS era. This was a time when a pickup was designed with a ruler and a square, not a wind tunnel and a corporate focus group. When you pop the hood of a 2026 F-150 today, you're greeted with a nightmare of plastic engine covers, complex twin turbochargers, and a 10-speed transmission that is constantly hunting for gears like it's lost in the woods. But under the hood of this 90s icon, you find an engine that was literally used to power industrial wood chippers, water pumps, and UPS delivery trucks. It is built like a cast iron anvil. Number 5. The 1999 to 2006 Chevy Silverado 1500. Next up is the 1999 to 2006 Chevy Silverado 1500. In the history books, this is the GMT 800 platform. On the streets, it is known as the cockroach of the pickup world because absolutely nothing can kill it. This truck represents the absolute peak of General Motors engineering before government regulations and corporate greed ruined the recipe. The star of the show here is the Vortex 5.3-liter V8. This was the glorious era of the LS architecture, a simple push-rod design that delivers reliable power day after day. Most importantly, this engine was built before the disaster known as active fuel management, or AFM. If you go out and buy a 2026 Silverado today, it comes equipped with complex computer systems that shut down cylinders to save a thimble of gasoline. The result? Lifters collapse and engines self-destruct before they even hit 60,000 miles. The GMT 800 doesn't play those games. It runs on all 8 cylinders 100% of the time, exactly as God intended. Number 4. The 2000 to 2006 Toyota Tundra. When the first-generation Toyota Tundra arrived, American truck loyalists laughed at it. They called it a 7/8 scale truck. Well, they aren't laughing anymore. This generation is now widely considered one of the highest quality vehicles ever built by human hands. Under the hood sits the 4.7-liter 2UZ FE V8. This is an iron block masterpiece built in both Japan and Alabama. While the 2026 Tundra has switched to a complex twin-turbo V6 that is currently suffering from catastrophic main bearing failures, this old naturally aspirated V8 is practically bulletproof. There is a documented, famous case of a 2007 model which uses this same engine architecture, hitting 1 million miles with the original motor. Not a rebuilt motor, not a refurbished motor, the original factory engine. Toyota actually bought that truck back from the owner just to study how it survived. That is the definition of over-engineering.
The 2006 to 2007 Chevy GMC 2500 HD, the LBZ. This specific 2-year window represents the absolute holy grail of the Duramax diesel lineage. Enthusiasts call it the LBZ era, and for good reason. It is the perfect storm of engineering because it combines the modern strength of the 6-speed Allison transmission with the glorious simplicity of a pre-emissions engine. That is the key difference. These trucks left the factory without a diesel particulate filter or a DEF injection system. If you buy a 2026 Duramax today, you are essentially buying a chemistry lab on wheels. You are forced to buy expensive DEF fluid constantly, and if a single heater or sensor fails in that delicate emission system, the computer puts your $90,000 truck into limp mode, leaving you stranded. Number 2. The 1999 to 2003 Ford F-250/F-350. To the loyal Ford crowd, the 7.3-liter Power Stroke is not just an engine, it is a religion. This legend was built by International Harvester, a company that made tractors, not commuter cars. That distinction matters. When you look at a 2026 Super Duty, you see a technological marvel with 500 horsepower and 10 gears, but you also see a terrifying repair bill waiting to happen. The modern 6.7-liter engines are incredible, but they are packed with high-pressure fuel systems and emissions equipment that can fail catastrophically. 1999 to 2003 Dodge Ram Diesel. There was never any doubt about who would take the throne. This is not just a truck, it is the holy grail of American diesel performance. While the truck wrapped around it, the second-generation Ram, is known for cracking dashboards and weak steering boxes, nobody cares. Why? Because under that hood sits the 12-valve Cummins turbo diesel. This engine is an industrial legend. It features the famous P7100 mechanical injection pump. That means there are no computers, no sensors, and no electronics controlling the fuel. You could literally hit this truck with an electromagnetic pulse or rip the battery out while it's running, and that engine will not stop turning. The automotive industry spends billions of dollars every year trying to convince you that newer is always better. They want you to feel ashamed of your rust and your dented tailgate. They want you to trade in your paid-off, reliable workhorse for a $90,000 debt trap filled with planned obsolescence. By keeping these old legends on the road, you are not just saving money, you are keeping a piece of real history alive. You are voting with your wallet against disposable technology. If you're proud to drive a truck that was built to last, not built to fail, hit that subscribe button right now. Join the few of us who still know what a real pickup looks like.